I became a believer my very first semester when I was at Palm Beach Atlantic University, and I felt called into the ministry and had a bad experience in seminary and came back to Florida. And I told my wife, I said, I don't need seminary. I'll just find it, find where God wants me to be here in Florida. So we came back, and I was in my early 20s, and nobody wanted an early 20-year-old pastor. So in order to get experience in the ministry, you had to do youth ministry. And my wife was pregnant with our first child. So my income was the only income. And I went to the pastor. I could be wrestling a couple nights a week, and it would really help my family financially. And he said, absolutely not. We're not going to turn this church into a circus. And so I said, okay. And later I was watching TV and I was watching wrestling, and I saw a friend of mine on there, and he worked under a mask. And then it hit me. I said, that's what I'll do. So I changed my whole gimmick. I started, I got the outfit, a white mask, white trunks, white tights, white boot, white cape, and I became the Saint. And so I was wrestling a couple nights a week, and the church didn't know about it. I had a young lady who would come to the church every Sunday. And then one Sunday she came in wearing sunglasses. And after the service was over, I always stood at the front of the church and shook hands with people as they left. And she was the last person to come out. And when she came out, she grabbed my hand with both of her hands. And she had her head down, and I could see the tears coming down underneath the glasses. And I raised the glasses up, and I saw that she had two black eyes. And it infuriated me. I told her, I said, I'm going to go see your husband. And she said, no, he'll hurt you. And I said, I'm not worried about that. So I did. I went to see him, and I said, see how you do against somebody who can fight back instead of a defenseless woman. And so that was the beginning of it. And it just seemed like I had incident after incident like that in my life, one thing after another. And I said, this would make a great book. I support faith-based movies. I'm always going to do that. I said, but if we continue to make the same kind of faith-based movie over and over again, we're going to lose, because people are not going to continue seeing it, I said, why cannot we just make some good, clean Christian films and different genres of those films? Why can't we have an action movie, a Christian faith-based action movie, which I consider The Masked Saint, the very first faith-based action movie.